practice session. It's nice to have you guys here. Thank you so much. And I'm so glad that I really appreciate the fact that somebody already liked the video. So thank you so much for doing that. I really appreciate. Hope you guys are feeling great today. It's nice to have you here. We're going to go straight to the point. We're not going to waste time. Yes, apology that we had to stop the previous session abruptly. Uh, it was due to some few things I needed to attend to very fast. You understand? So thank you very much for that. Okay, let's get started with the setup for today. Basically, so the setup for today is going to be chart types. We're going with candlesticks, and we enable this timer. We'll disable the auto scroll thing. We'll come to time frame. We're choosing M1, so we're going with 1 minute time frame. You understand? And the timer is right there. Then the trade time is also going to be 1 minute, and we're using the flag mode instead of the clock mode. You see this clock mode, and this is the flag mode. We're using this flag mode here, and over here. Yeah, Moji, thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. It's nice to have you here. Thank you very much for joining. So over here right now, we'll set the second hand to 0. You understand? We have to make sure that it's on 0 so that when the candle closes, our trade can also close. Okay. Thank you so much for joining. It's nice to have you here, Mujid. And thank you so much. And please, guys, anytime you join the live, please go ahead and like the video. I really appreciate if you can do that. Thank you very much for doing that. All right. Oh, we have a beautiful order block here. Let me just take this trade. Oh, come on. Okay, I've not even entered. Oh, this is a beautiful trade, man. Can we take the trade now? It's late already. That entry is late. I would have taken the trade immediately. Price entered here. Come on. Hey, Elechi, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. Thank you so much. It's nice to have you here. Thank you, Elechi. It's nice to have you here. Okay. I think the trade is going to work in our favor. We have about 25 seconds left, but I'm looking for that entry, the real entry. Oh, the real entry is actually down here. But the price is already rejecting. I think it's because we have another entry here. You understand? Price is rejecting to the upside already. That's a good trade. You know what? Let me go back to M1 so that you guys can see what I'm talking about. I didn't have time to mark everything, but I just have to take the trade. So we have an entry down here. But I'll quickly explain this trade so that you guys can understand what I did there. So this area is a what do you call it an order block. You understand? And it's a very strong order block actually. Now, not all order blocks are created the same, but you see this order block was a very good one. You understand? And price came into that order block, rejected right from the order block. It didn't even get to the entry. I was still trying to look for the entry down here, but the price rejected directly from the order block. You can see. So rejected from here, and we just took the trade, and it gave us a winning trade. You understand? That was a very beautiful one. I wanted to go with the sellers here, but the trade we're gonna take is gonna be inside this entry. A price crossed that round number. I'm going with the sellers. Can you give us? Oh, come on. Oh, I wanted it to cross this round number. Then I'll take the trade. Lion Shed. Is it Lion Shed? Lion Shed, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much. Yes, this is the trade we want to take. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. It's nice to have you here. I'm expecting a pullback from here. You understand? We have a supply here. But you see that supply, this is the entry. We have an entry right there. So taking the trade above the round number is a very clear, is a very smart choice actually. I'm expecting a pullback here. Oh, come on, give us that pullback now. Come on. That was so close. That was so close. No problem. We have another gap up. I'm expecting a pullback from here now. Now, if the pullback doesn't happen, then no problem. You get it, gist. But the reason why I'm taking this trade, we have this supply area up here. Understand? And it has a lower time frame entry. So I was expecting the sellers to give us a red candle right here. I was actually, because we have a gap also, so I'm expecting the sellers to give us this red candle, knowing that we're in a supply area. Yes, Moji, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. We have another order block here. Oh my God, there's a lot of order block trades here, and this order block is a doji, so I'm expecting it to be a very strong one. But I really don't know why this the sellers did not come in here. Yeah, they came in briefly. I'm still gonna go with the sellers because you see, all this movement now is it's just it's just it's just with the sellers actually. This area is a very strong sellers area. So I understand that we have a momentum leading up to this supply. So that might be the reason why it's as if the buyers are really. But I can tell you that this area is for the sellers. Yes, we have a QM down here. We have a QM down here. Yes, I'm expecting a pullback here. If it doesn't happen, it's gonna be very, very funny. It's going to be very, very funny if it doesn't happen. Though I know we have a momentum, and just like I said in the afternoon, if you were part of the live, I was saying that momentums are not predictable. You understand? And most of the time, yes, I was going to say something before I actually left the live, that in the hierarchy of things, the concepts in hierarchy, momentum seems to be one of the strongest. Should just be left alone. You understand? You should not trade with it. You should not trade against it. If you trade with it, look at this. If you decide to trade with this momentum, see what's happening. It's reversing. If you decide to trade against your trade, so really, I wouldn't trade direction unless there's a very strong reason to actually go in that direction. But if it's just based on that momentum, don't take it. Okay. We have an egg off. That's good. So what do we do? We're going to look for the entry. You see, this can be a very good entry for us. Let me take out some of this. I'll take out some of this. You see this supply becoming demand can be a very good trade for us in the lower time frame. So I'll mark this one as supply become demand. You understand? Or is it demand become supply? Yes, supply become demand. So I mark that one. Let me check S15 to see if we have another entry. I don't see any other entry. So we'll keep checking until we find a very good entry. You can see inside this SBD now, we have another supply inside here. Then we have that one down here. So I'm going to mark the two. I'm going to mark the two. This one and this one. Okay, cool. So we have all these entries here. You see, this is another supply become demand. This one. we can take a trade based on that. Though that SBD is not sharp. You understand? But let me see if I can find it. If I can find it, then I'll mark it. If I can't find it, then okay, cool. Okay, cool. Okay, I think that last one I marked was the wrong one, but no problem. I'll just keep I'll keep an eye on this market. You understand? Let's keep an eye on this market. No, we're going with 25%, and we'll find a very good trade. So thank you so much for joining, guys. Please, guys, go ahead and like the live. Thank you so much for doing that. I really appreciate it. Yes, there was some questions I missed in the afternoon. So if you asked a question in the afternoon and I was not able to answer, please go ahead and answer your question. Okay. Go ahead and ask your question. Okay. Michael, thank you so much for joining. Oh, Adesina Owosheni, hope you're feeling great today. It's nice to have you here. Thank you very much. Oh, this is a beautiful level. We may have a rejection from this level. Oh, we have a QM also here. This is also a beautiful QM. Let's see if we have a confirmation for this QM. If we have confirmation for this QM, it would be lovely. No confirmation in S5, M5, M3, and M5. So we can't take this trade. But you see, we can take this trade as a no. There's no other block. There's no fair value gap. So you know what? It's also a demand area. So if a supplier, I mean, if we check the lower time frame for an entry, maybe we can take a trade based on that entry. You understand? Somebody will say, but you just lost a similar trade just now. Yes, but it doesn't mean strategy is bad. You understand? The execution of the strategy might be bad, but doesn't mean the strategy itself is bad. You understand? So this is the entry, and this is the supply. You understand? So we will mark it like that. Yes. So thank you so much for joining, guys. Guys, please go ahead and like the video. I really, really appreciate if you can do that. Thank you so much. The reason I'm asking you to like the video is so that our friends, YouTube can recommend the video to the rest of our friends who are all over the world. You understand? We have a very big community of friends that come together like this. You know, we learn together and all that. So I really appreciate if you can just like the video. Then YouTube is going to actually, if all of us like together like that, like at the same time, YouTube will not have a choice than to recommend it to the rest of our friends. So just all of us together as a community, let's go ahead and just like the video together like this. You understand? I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for doing that. So we have an entry up here. Immediately price comes in, we can take a trade to the downside. Oh. Above this round number would be a very good place. Well, you know what? Let's keep this. Let's check the previous market. Okay. Let's go back to M1. I was telling you that we have another entry here. This is a demand becomes supply. No, sorry, supply become demand. You understand? But let's check the rest of the market. Okay, we have a downtrend here, and this supply is like the only house of strength for these sellers. So once price breaks this area, there's going to be a surge of buyers coming into the market. You understand? So no problem. If we have a gap up, I'll go with the sellers here. No gap up. Okay, if the price comes to this round number, I'll take the trade with the sellers. Is he gonna do it? Okay, I'm expecting a pullback from here, and I'll tell you why. We have a okay, this is it. I didn't have time to actually look for this, so I had to quickly take that trade first before looking for the entry, because I knew that entry would be around this area, but I wasn't sure exactly where. So, but I had to take it somewhere so that by the time I go check the entry, you understand, we can make sure that the trade is secured. You understand? So this would have been the best entry inside this area. You understand? Now, the reason why I took the trade, key step, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. Now, if you're new here and I've not given you a shout out, go ahead and send me a hi in the comment section. Let me give you a shout out quickly, okay? That would be nice. Now, guys, we have about 32 of you watching, and none of you, well, only 3 of you have liked the video. I really don't understand why liking the video is so difficult. Just double tap your screen. What's the big deal there? Is YouTube charging you guys for likes again? This is funny. Hey, thank you so much. Ionela, MK, Hesh, Shane. Thank you so much for joining. I'm so sorry that name. I know I butchered it. I'm so sorry. I just couldn't pronounce that name, and I tried. All those consonants are not something I'm used to. But thank you so much for joining. Fashion God, it's nice to have you here. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Hope you're feeling great today. Thank you very much. You see, okay, I was gonna say I will go with the buyers. Why is it saying I'll have to raise anyway, maybe it's because it's demo. This doesn't make sense. So what do I do now? Okay, you know what? Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Oh, come on. This is so annoying. Oh, really? Oh, come on. I'm going to take this trade again because I'm expecting the buyers to come in here. We have this SBD here, and I know that the buyers should come in here. Yes, I'm expecting the buyers to come in. This is an SBD, and it's a very clear one. Okay, cool. Hey, Mujid. So is that what happened? Oh, it went to 3 minutes expiry. Oh my God. Can you imagine? Oh, come on. Come on. Sorry about that too. But don't worry. I know that you probably must have learned a whole lot of a whole lot of stuff just from that experience. It happens like that sometimes. It happens like that sometimes. Don't worry about it. You understand? You're gonna get it. So don't worry about it. It happens. It's one of those experiences that happens in the market. Okay. Um Lash boy, thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. It's nice to have you here. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for joining. It's very nice to have you here. Terry, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling. Terry, what Sewella Body Bean? What country is that? Lash boy, you're very funny. Uh, you're very funny. Oh, Botswana, that's lovely. Terry, it's nice to have you here. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's check. Okay, we have that rejection from that supply area here. Look at that beautiful rejection. Makes so much sense. Okay. Uh, you said see it yourself. What do you mean by see it yourself? I don't understand. Okay. Let's look for a very good opportunity in the markets. There's no opportunity here for us. We'll keep looking for opportunities in the markets. There's no setup here. Guys, if you don't see your setup, don't take the trade. I know it's sometimes, it's very, very good to like just have action, seeing things going, but it's better to be a Afim Raz 9970. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. It's nice to have you here. Thank you. Okay. This is a very big um ranging it's not a ranging market. Let me it's a price channel, and it's a very big one. You understand? It's a very big price channel. Look at this. There you go. So you can see now. So we have a little bit of breakout here, but they are retesting that breakout right now. It's very possible that the price will keep going up from here, or they will have a liquidity sweep to the upside. We may be able to take advantage of that liquidity sweep. Let's see if the buyers will push to the upside, because this is a retest. You understand? Now, if they are not able to like retest to this level, if they break back into go. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. It's nice to have you here. Okay, they are breaking back into the level. Let's mark this quickly. Why use pocket option, not trading view? Or yeah, pocket option. I like their um their their interface here. You understand? So that's why I'm using it. Google, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate that. So I'm okay with their interface actually. I don't have problem with the interface. Let me keep an eye on this market. We're going to keep an eye on this market. It's a very good place to be. Joaquin Wale, thank you. Timileyin, thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. It's nice to have you here. Thank you very much. Okay. We're not going to take a demand trade here. So we'll just keep looking for a very good opportunity until we find one. But this push to the upside is crazy. You see, I have a feeling the buyers are still going to push to the upside, but let's wait for this trade to close. We can go with the buyers after this. Ebam Daily, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. Let's go. Oh, we have a gap up. Come on now. We have a gap up. Bam Daily, I couldn't read your message. Please, you can resend it. Just send me a dot. Let me read the previous one. I wasn't expecting this gap up, but sometimes it happens like that. Oh, thank you so much, Bam Daily. Google, not it going down. Miss Cherry Coco, thank you so much for joining. Guys, go ahead and like the video. Thank you, Mojid. I really appreciate it. You understand? Mojid, please go. Everyone, please. Thank you so much for joining. Please, let's like the video. I really appreciate. You understand? I need a lot of you to like the videos. You understand? It's a need for us right now. You understand? Because we need the rest of the community to be able to. We need the rest of the community to be able to come together. You understand? So the only way I recommend it to the rest is by liking the live. So if you like the video, you understand, YouTube is going to recommend it to more people, and a lot of our friends actually still going down. Okay, yeah, that's a pullback. I think they decide this supply area is very, very strong, so they decide to just pull back into the. So they are just pulling back from the supply area. There's probably going to be a demand area down here that would be able to stop the market. Well, I'm not going to like stay in this market for long. I'll just keep an eye on it. Let's go. Okay. So over here right now, we may have a double top here. Like price will come back and retrace to the downside. Now we have another momentum now. I dread this momentum because I don't want to trade against it, but we have an entry. Yes, Gakwa, Dia. How can? Okay, fine. All right, I'm going to tell you how everyone can get started. Mentor, please, can I see your favorite markets? My favorite markets. Come on, can I take this trade? I really want to take this trade, but I know it's risky. I know it's risky because of this momentum. So if we can just have a pullback, that would be beautiful. This trade is risky because of this momentum, but I just want to take it anyways. So we have a pullback. If that pullback can hold, that would be amazing. Yes, the sellers are strong. So let's see if they will hold that pullback. You understand? It will not jump up in the last 2 seconds. Okay, that's good. That was it's a valid trade, right? But it's a what they call it is a momentum. Going against momentum is very, very crazy. And you can't really predict what will happen. You understand? You can't. You understand? Okay, you wanted me to buy. Really, I'm not a fan of somebody. I'm not actually a fan of someone that buys in the supply area. You see, you don't know how strong this or how many buyers and sellers we have here. They may actually push the price down and just turn around from there. So supply areas too are very, very strong, but at least they are predictable to an extent. Unlike unlike momentums that are not predictable at all. You get it? So you can't really say that's the reason why you have to always take your own trades, regardless of how the market is. You understand? Yes. Okay, we have a very beautiful opportunity here. We can take this trade. Um, guys, don't mind my voice. Actually, I'm a little bit tired and I actually feel very sleepy, but I want to just stay with you guys, and finish this session. So I'm gonna be sticking through it. You understand? So if you really, really appreciate my sacrifice, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and support the channel also. I really appreciate that if you can do that. Thank you very much. Yes, how can we start? Okay, now let's talk to all the beginners in the house. I'm gonna go with the buyers after this. So all the beginners in the house, listen carefully. If you want to start, you see the first place you can start from is for you to um is for you to subscribe to the channel first. That's the starting point. Yeah, because this is where you get all the good information. Trust me, there are a lot of bad information out there. You understand? Some of these brokers they intentionally pay people to misinform others. You understand? To tell you how crazy it is or how desperate they don't want you guys to learn. You get the gist. So that's one of those things. Now, so you need to get if you want to get started, subscribe to the channel first. Now, the next thing you need to do right now is to there's a registration link in the description. Click on that registration link and it will take you to the platform. Once you get to the platform, register your real information, you understand, and verify your account. It's very important that you verify the account. Very, very important. So once you are done with all that, the next thing you need to do now is to come back to this channel and go to the playlist section of this channel. The playlist section is very important for you to go to the playlist section of this channel and go and look for the playlist called binary option for beginners. You understand? Binary option for beginners is very important. Go there, watch all the 16 videos in that beginners playlist. It's very important, guys. Now, They will give you a demo account when you register. Practice with it every day. When I say every day, trust me, guys, every day. That's how close you need to get to, like you need to back to back. You understand? Now for all the seasoned traders in the market, you understand, you if you want to brush up on your skills and you want to like brush up on your strategies, you understand, the playlist for you to watch is called live trade sessions. Now watch the chart and buy the candle, next candle. We can't buy the next candle here. We can't buy the next candle here. I'll tell you why, because we have a gap up in favor of the sellers. You understand? See, there's some, and we are making lower highs. Is that's to tell you that the sellers are, you understand, they have a very strong presence in the market. If you mark all this, you can see now. So if price comes here, we should actually go with the sellers above that round number. We could go with the sellers. If it gives us that entry above the sellers, above the round number, we should expect a pullback to the downside here. So sorry, I had to just quickly. Normally I wouldn't take this trade, but it's one of those things. So basically the playlist to watch is called live trade sessions. Now you see this live trade session playlist is a playlist that has to do with it's the playlist that has to do with it's a place that has to do with my own personal account. You understand? And my own personal account, all the strategies I've explained everything there. You understand? So all you need to do is go ahead and watch that playlist. It's very, very important that you watch it. You understand? Okay, we have a total breakout here. You understand? Now there's one more announcement I want to make quickly. But hold on, let me check something quickly in the lower time frame. We have a okay, I've seen it. We have a total breakout here, and I'll show you what a total breakout is. Is one of those strategies that we teach, and it's also on the the live trade session playlist. Actually, it's there. So we have an entry up here. If price breaks this level, we can go with the sellers. You understand? We can go with the sellers here. Look at this. We can go with the sellers. You can see. So if price breaks this level, we can go with the sellers. And if price comes into this entry, we will take the trade with the sellers. You understand? So I'm hoping it breaks actually, so that we can go with the sellers. Come on now. If it doesn't break, we won't be able to take the trade. Yes, thank you. Now we need to be careful here. You know why? We're going against a momentum, and this momentum is strong. You understand? But I'll wait for margin of safety above the round number before taking a trade. If price doesn't come here above this round number, I won't take the trade. You understand? But if it comes above that round number, that'll be our entry. That'll be our entry. So let's wait for it. You know what? I'll take one here, but I'll still take another one up there. If price comes above that area. Okay, cool. Yes. I'm expecting a pullback from here. That's why I said we need to be very careful because of the momentum. Okay, it's not going to retrace. I was expecting a retracement inside this entry, but because of the momentum now, we're going to lose this trade. I'm still going to go with the sellers one more time. Okay, is it going to give us that pullback? Oh, come on. It didn't give us the pullback, but no problem. Hey, Benga, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. We have another entry up here. But sometimes momentums just they just don't respect the entries. You understand? They just keep going. You understand? That's how it is sometimes. They just keep going. Look at, we have an entry here. We have another entry here, but they just keep going sometimes. They will not okay. Okay, Gbenga, hold on. I'll answer your. Now the thing there is I just made an announcement just now that if you're a beginner here, all you need to do is to there's a playlist in the video section of this of this channel. There's a playlist that you can it's called a binary option for beginners. It's a beginners playlist. You understand? It's a beginner's place. Oh, I should have gone with the sellers here. If it gives me the entry, let's take the trade. If it goes up again, I'll take one more trade. You understand? I keep going between the announcement and the trade, the announcement and the trade. You know, this is one of the, so somebody was asking about the demo the other time. This is one of the reasons why I don't trade my real account. It's very difficult to answer comments. You understand? You want to concentrate on the trade at the same time you want to teach, and you'll be doing a lot of, there's so much distraction during the live. So if you really want to teach, just teach. You understand? Okay, fine. Finally, we have the supply area here, taking the supply area here. So the sellers here now finally enter the markets after this long push to the upside. Now you see, if price comes back here now, we have another opportunity down here. Let me take this one. I'll still go to the lower time. I'm expecting a push to the upside here, but there's another entry down here. You know what? Let me just wait for it. I may not have enough time to mark it. I'll just wait for it, because if I say I should mark it, I might the market might have actually gone. I'm expecting a push to the upside here. Okay, no worries. If that one does not happen, there's another entry down here. I'm going to take the entry. Yes, this is the entry. So I'm expecting a push to the upside here. Let me mark this entry now. Okay, cool. Okay. Let's see if we have the push to the upside. We have an evening star pattern here. That's one. So that can give us a retracement. But inside this area now, we have a decision point here. So I'm expecting at least, even if it's small green candle, let's see if the buyers didn't come in. I was expecting the buyers to come in here. Okay, the fire came in, but no problem. We'll start all over again. So now, you know what? Let me just finish the announcement before we start everything all over again. You understand? Now, there's a playlist in the playlist section of this channel. It's called Live Trade Sessions. Now, the Live Trade Session playlist is for everyone who want to brush up on your concepts or your strategy or the rest. You understand? Now, the live trade session playlist is actually my own personal account. Like the trades, you see all my trades there. You see all the profits, all the losses. You understand? You see all the lessons that we've learned over. You understand? You see everything there basically. You understand? So you don't really have to learn from your own bad experiences, because I've had enough bad experiences for you to learn from. You understand? So definitely consider watching it. You understand? It's very important that you actually watch it, because you are going to learn a lot from it. If I at the beginning I had when I was starting, at the beginning I had a lot of people I could learn from their own trade sessions. That would have saved me a lot of headache. You understand? Finally, the buyers came in here. But no problem. We'll look for a very good trade. Now, there's one more announcement I want to make, but let's look for a very good trade. There's no opportunity here, so there's no opportunity here. I don't see any opportunity here right now. So let me clear this. Okay. We have this crazy gap up here. We may have the sellers coming, but that's the only reason why we would go with the trade. You understand? Though this is also a supply, but it's a weak supply. This one is also a weak supply, but you understand? We can't just take, like, there's not enough reason to go with the sellers here. Even though we have one or two reasons, it's not enough. You understand? It's not enough, so we will just move on. We can't take this trade. We'll keep moving until we find a very good trade. That's what we're going to do basically. What's your entry point here, please? I've not seen any entry point yet. I'm still marking the market actually. So we would, first thing you need to do when you're in a new market like this, just mark a few things out, like a few things that you can recognize. Look at this now. This is the seller's entry. I marked it first. Then I marked the buyer's entry first. You understand where the buyers came in? You can see where the buyers came in. So having those alone would help you to be able to like see where the market is going or see what kind of market you are in. This is a basic market structure pattern, but you can see the trend is downwards. Though this is a break of structure right now, and now we have a supply area up here. So price is coming to the supply. You understand? So if they enter into supply now, we may have the sellers come into the market. You understand? Yeah, market goes up. Yeah, we have a break of structure here. So the movement of the market is upward right now. But if price comes back into this entry, we may have the sellers reacting to the markets. So you see that reaction is what we want to trade actually. You understand? So basically, let's mark this. You can see. So we have an entry up here. We have a supply. So this is the supply zone. And this is the entry zone. So you can see now. So now, because of the expenses we've had, I don't want to take this trade. But you see, inside this entry up here is a good opportunity for us. You understand? Though we may still have that pullback over there. Some people just ask some questions and I'm wondering like like you know what? Don't worry. I'm not going to even answer your question anyways. Okay, good. So this is the entry. I'm expecting a pullback from here. You understand? Hey Jonathan, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. So let's see how well the pullback goes. So this is a beautiful one. Hey Ibrahim, thank you so much for joining. Is it Ibrahim or Ibrahim? H9D, thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. It's nice to have you here. Did you just decide to just call it Ibrahim or it's actually spelled as Ibrahim? Yes, it's actually a very good entry. Yes, Sarah, thank you so much for that input. So it's a very good it's one of those lower time frame entries. You understand? But the market still goes up. You can see it's a very strong momentum to the upside. Now we may have a Software, it's nice to have you here. Muji, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Now I'm not going to trade against this momentum again, and I'm not going to trade with it. But we have a third breakout here. So if we have this breakout, we can actually take this trade. First touch low, second touch lower low. Price, if price breaks this area, we should take that trade. But if it doesn't break it, then we're not taking the trade. We'll just move to the next. We'll move straight to another market. Okay, I'm not sure it's going to break it. So we'll just move straight to the next available pair. You understand? Yes, too many momentum loss. My oh my God, you traded against momentum. So no, guys, see, guys, please don't trade against momentum. Trust me, it's a bad idea. I don't trade with it too. Like, don't go with it. Don't trade against it. Anytime you see a momentum, just run. You understand? Even my mentor doesn't trade against him. It doesn't trade in momentums. He just moves. He immediately sees it, walks away. He doesn't. He doesn't bother about it. He doesn't even think about it. You understand? Experience will teach you that there are some markets you should trade against. He will fight and run, live to fight another day. You understand? Oh my God. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Why not? We have to go back again. We always have to go back. You understand? It's as simple as that. So, mm, you know what? Let me clear all this. Let me clear all this. Let me mark these two important levels in the market. This one and this one. These are two very important levels in the market right now. And these levels are controlling what the market is responding to. You understand? So we will just, for now, hold on to it. Okay. Okay, get buy now. I don't think I'm going to buy here. I'm actually thinking of going with sellers, but you see, let's check lower time frame. Let's see. Okay, we can go with sellers now. We can go with sellers. I will tell you why I made a decision to go with the sellers, because number one, we have this pattern that usually retrace. This is an evening star pattern. It usually comes with its own retracement. You understand? And we have a supply area up here, though in the lower time frame. You understand? You see, those sellers in that supply area now may actually prevail over this market and push the price down. You get the gist. So that's the reason why I'll be going with the sellers in this market. And this is a level also you can see is an area of interest in the market. So the sellers are more likely to come in. You understand? Because that area has been tested many times in the market. Let's see, we have 10 seconds. I hope it doesn't like push up in the last 2 seconds, because things like this happen. You understand? It will just give one crazy gap up like that. Okay, fine. The gap up did not happen. Thank God. You understand? Okay, fine. There's another level down here. So market may be moving like in and out of this level like this. But this one is just a fake out up here. So price is coming back to the level. Now they may pull back down into this level again and start continue to range. You understand? So let's just wait for it and see what happens. You know, but we'll just keep an eye on these markets. Let's see. No, we can't trade with or against the momentum. Anytime we say momentum, we just run. Run, oh, run, oh. Okay, okay. If we have a Marabuzu candle here, I'll go with the sellers. If it gives us a Marabuzu candle, I'm going with the sellers. Okay. I'm not going to hesitate. I'm going with the sellers straight. Hey, Gemword is in the house, guys. No, Hogoric Bekene 1679. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry if I butchered your name. I'm so sorry. But I just attempted that name to see if I could pronounce it, but I just couldn't. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you're feeling great today. It's nice to have you here. Thank you very much. So, if you're a beginner here, go ahead and register. The registration link in the description. Go and register with your email, and come back to the playlist section of this channel. You understand, and go ahead to watch all the binary option. What that playlist is called, binary option for beginners. It's very, very important that you watch it. That's where you get all the foundational knowledge you need. Okay, so thank you so much for doing that. Yes, we have Gem World in the house, guys. Please, let's welcome Gem World specially into this live. Gem World is one of the OGs of this channel, and anytime she comes around, she's highly recognized. So thank you so much, Gem World. You understand? She supports the channel back to back. She doesn't waver, she doesn't shake. You understand? She has always been there for us on this channel. So anytime she comes around like that, mad, respect. You understand? So thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate. Gem World, it's nice to have you here. You understand? Now, if you want to be like Gem World, you understand, and you want to support the channel, please go ahead. You understand? You can make use of the super chat, the super thanks, or the super stickers. You understand? Hello, 8 from Uganda. Thank you so much for joining. 8, it's nice to have you here. Hope you're feeling great today. I really want to go with the buyers here. If I have a gap down, I'll go with that. Oh no. I wanted to go with the buyers, but you know what? Let's wait for margin of safety. I'll go with the buyers. Yes. Oh, come on. That margin of safety was too fast. This was the margin of safety I was waiting for. I wanted to enter when price comes down here, but okay. Yes. This is why I wanted to enter the trade. You understand? I was expecting the buyers to come in. We have ABC break, and now we have another overlapping level down here. The buyers should come in. We should have enough buyers to give us a green candle here. You understand? Let's just wait and see. I'm expecting that we'll have enough buyers to give us a green candle here. So let's see how that goes. Okay, no problem. We have this slight gap up. I didn't see the gap up before. You understand? What problem? I'm still going with the buyers. I'm expecting the buyers to come in now. They couldn't come in the other time because of the gap up, but we have a slight gap down now in favor of the buyers. So I'm still going with the buyers one more time. You understand? So if you want to be like Gem World and you want to be one of the OGs of the channel, go ahead and support the channel. You understand? You can support the channel by making use of the super chat, super thanks, all the supers. You understand? And there's one I'm really, really big on right now. It's called the Barter-Pro YouTube membership. So join our YouTube membership. Thank you very much for doing that. You understand? It's really going to be awesome because there's something I always reserve some very, very special things for all the channel members. So basically, you'll be hearing about it very soon, and all the channel members are going to really, really love this. So thank you so much for doing that. I really appreciate it. Come on now, give us a green candle. Oh, come on. The buyers, I think the buyers are just weak at this point because I was expecting the buyers to really, really come in here. Finally. I really don't know why they were waiting or what they were waiting for. Okay, cool. So there's one more set of announcement I want to make. Now, if you're here and you would like me to mentor you personally, you understand, or you want to just learn fast, like you don't have time to watch a bunch of videos, you want to really sit down, you need someone to take you like one-on-one, hold your hand step by step, go through all the strategies and all that. Yes, all you need to do is to join the Barter-Pro mentorship. Now, the Barter-Pro mentorship is where I teach my students one-on-one. I take them through all the classes, you understand, and I do my best to make sure that they are comfortable, they understand all the concepts, you understand. So understanding concepts is very, very important, you understand, so that when you're in the market, you have the confidence to take your trade and you are not afraid. Now you may be in a drawdown, you can still bounce back up. You understand? It doesn't matter. You understand? And you can do it. So don't let anybody tell you cannot do it. Trust me. You understand? You don't need any bots, you don't need any signal channel, you don't need anybody to copy your you don't need to copy anybody's trades. Top stop. It's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. You understand? You can do it on your own, and it's as simple as that, basically, guys. You can do it. So there's one major thing I just wanted to do. Click the Telegram channel link in the description and send me a message on Telegram. You understand? Send me a message. I want to join the Barter-Pro mentorship, and we will discuss about it. You understand? It's as simple as that. I'll give you all the information you need. Let me remove this one. There's no opportunity there. Okay, remove this one too. You understand? So I'll give you all the details you need. Now the buyers are coming in. Can you imagine? I expected the buyers to come in since. Those buyers are too slow, or maybe probably they were just waiting to come back into this demand area to take the trade, but no problem. It happens like that. So click the Telegram channel link and send me a message on Telegram. You understand? And we'll be able to, I'll send you all the information you need. I'll let you know how much it will cost, and I'll tell you what the schedule will be like, and the rest of all the information you need, you get it basically. So thank you so much for doing that. Is my time up? Oh, my time is almost up. Okay, no problem. Let me check this. You know what? Let's check this area. There's going to be a decision point somewhere here. Now, another thing I want to tell you guys is that, see, if you want to take your trades and you are seeing multiple, what they call it, momentums in the market like this, don't take the trade. You can just leave. You understand? See, sometimes you can leave the market and come back later. Look at all these kind of momentums. If it's too much in the market, leave. It's not going to support your strategy unless you are the type that trade with the trend. You understand? Now, if you notice that most of my trades, I take them in ranging markets. You understand? Now, I try to follow the market direction also. But the thing there is, if your trade is going against the market direction, you may not be able to take your trades accordingly. Yeah, the way you ought to. You get it, gist. I'll take one more here. Okay, I was expecting the sellers to come here, and we have a gap up on a round number. You understand? So I'm expecting sellers to give us a green candle. So let's see how that goes. Now, somebody will be wondering, why did you expect the sellers? I will tell you quickly. See, you see this pattern is a 3-bar up pattern, but that's not the only reason. 3-bar up can give you a retracement, and a retracement for this pattern is a red candle. That's one. Now we have a gap up in favor of the sellers on this round number. You see, this round number makes everything strong. You understand? So that's one major reason why I went to the sellers. Also, we have downtrend. Look at this. If you chart this trend now, it's downwards. You can see. So it's another reason to take the trade, basically. You understand? So though it's not I'm looking for a very, very good trade, but I really can't find a very good trade right now. But no worries, guys. Let's call it a day for now. You understand? Thank you so much for joining. I hope you guys learned something. And guys, please go ahead and like the video if you have not liked it already. Subscribe if you have not subscribed already. Thank you so much for joining. Agubu Lom Favor, thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. Now, if you want to give a shout out and I've not shouted you out already, go ahead and send me a hi. Let's use the next 1 minute for shout outs, okay? So just send me a hi in the comment section. I'll shout you out. I'll thank you for coming. It's not easy to just thank you very much. You are not always staying long. Yes, sometimes it depends on the timing in the market. Currently, right now, it's almost midnight here in Nigeria, and I'm actually feeling very sleepy. Mahmoud, thank you so much for joining. I hope you're feeling great today. It's nice to have you here. Thank you very much. You understand? So now if you really want to watch my like the long form contents, I have them in the playlists. You understand? So go ahead and subscribe to the channel and watch the live trade session playlist. I've had some sessions that are like 2 hour sessions. I had to even break it down into like 3 videos because it was hard to upload. You understand? You will see everything there. Just go and watch those guys. Watch those playlists. It's life changing, guys. You cannot imagine. It's so much life changing, and there's so much value on this channel. You understand? So if you want to join the Barter-Pro mentorship, I'll be in the Telegram channel for the next maybe 15 minutes. So go ahead and send me a message. Thank you very much. I really appreciate key steps. It's nice to have you here. Thank you very much. Okay, I'll be signing out now. Thank you so much. I'll be back tomorrow by God's grace. Okay. So if you want to know when exactly I would be on, I traded today but lost. Yeah, sorry about that. It happens like that sometimes, but don't worry. The other days are going to be better days too. Okay. So thank you so much for joining. We would be back tomorrow by God's grace. So